Once upon a time in the ancient land of Israel, there lived a young shepherd boy named David. David was the youngest son of Jesse, a man from the small town of Bethlehem. While his older brothers were strong and experienced warriors, David spent his days tending sheep and composing songs of praise to God on his harp. One day, the prophet Samuel visited Bethlehem, having been instructed by God to anoint a new king for Israel. God had rejected King Saul due to his disobedience. As Jesse presented his sons to Samuel, God made it clear that none of them were the chosen one. When Samuel asked if there were any more sons, Jesse reluctantly called for David, who was out in the fields. As soon as David arrived, God told Samuel that this humble shepherd was to be the next king of Israel. Samuel anointed David with oil, and from that day forward, the Spirit of the Lord was with him. As time passed, Israel faced a great threat from the Philistines, a powerful enemy nation. The Philistine army had a giant warrior named Goliath, who stood over 9 feet tall and terrified the Israelite soldiers. Goliath challenged the Israelites to send out a champion to fight him in single combat, but no one dared to face him. David, who had come to the battlefield to bring food to his brothers, heard Goliath's taunts. Filled with righteous anger and faith in God, David volunteered to fight the giant. King Saul doubted David's ability, but eventually agreed, offering him his own armor. However, David chose to face Goliath with only his sling and 5 smooth stones. As David approached Goliath, the giant mocked him, but David boldly declared, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." With a swift and precise throw, David's stone struck Goliath in the forehead, and the giant fell to the ground. David then took Goliath's own sword and killed him, securing a great victory for Israel.